Ruby Red. What's going on, y'all? Bunny Chap here. Oh, Riley, you're back, are you? How much have you filled in your Pokedex? May I see it? Let's see. You've caught 74. Now this is impressive. There's something I wanted to ask of you, Riley. Come, follow me. Recently, there have been sightings of many rare Pokemon species. I'm talking about Pokemon that have never been seen in Kanto. I would love to see things for myself, but I'm much too old. And since I can't do it, Riley, I'd like you to go in my place. Hey, what are you doing here? Hey, I heard that! Gramps, what's with favoring Riley over me all the time? I went and collected more Pokemon and faster, too. You should just let me handle everything. I know. Of course I need your help, too. Now I need to see both your Pokedexes. And that's done. Now these units can record data on a lot more Pokemon. Riley's Pokedex was upgraded. Now Riley and Gary, this time you really must work towards filling your Pokedexes. I urge you to make them the best and the most complete of all time. Truly, this is a monumentally great undertaking in Pokemon history. God, I don't know how to speak, I'm so old. Gramps, calm down. Don't get so excited. I'll get the Pokedex completed. Don't you worry about a thing. I think I'll try looking around one island first. Anyways, I'm out of here. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon FireRed. Last time, we beat the game. And now, there's some post-game stuff for us to do. But first, before we get started on all of that, I gotta make sure I get the right things in order here. Who will I not? We'll put Mimian away. Yeah, so I decided that we should do the post-game stuff here. Not many people covered the post-game in Fire Red, at least in a lot of their Let's Plays, because most of them are Nuzlockes and they usually stop at the champion. So I figured, you know what? Let's cover the post-game. Because, you know, it wasn't in the original games, or Let's Go games. Who am I bringing with? I'll bring Arcanine. So yeah, last time we took down Gary Oak, the champion. And now we just gotta complete some errands around the Sevii Islands. We get to explore them more now. Much like what Celio promised us. Alright, so hopefully... Yes, Arcanine can learn Rock Smash. Great. This makes life a little easier, because we'll definitely be needing Rock Smash at this place. We've only got like a little tease. Just a little stripper tease and using it. Now we're going to be using it probably a lot more. Okay. Let's go chat with Celio, see what he's got for us. Riley, how have things been for you? Oh, is that right? You've got more Pokemon. Do you know what? Maybe I could be useful to you. I'm modifying the network machine right now. I'm changing it so it can handle trades over long distances. When I get finished, you'll be trading for exotic Pokemon from traders far away. But there is a slight catch. For the link to work, the machine needs a special gemstone. It's supposed to be on one island, but I haven't found one yet. Who knows where it could be. Okay, I guess we can explore one island then, to find it. In order for you to do the side stuff, or the post-game stuff around here, you have to have 60 or more Pokemon in your Pokedex. Or else Professor Oak wouldn't have been chatting with you for that long, or giving you that objective. He would just say, hey, go catch more Pokemon. And then you just go catch more Pokemon, and then go talk to him in the lab, and then you get this quest. That is something I really need to mention before we go to Mount Ember. Alright, here we are on Mount Ember. So you remember those two rocket goons we saw on the right side here? Whew, punched through at last. Let's go treasure hunting. Any treasure we find, we'll haul back to the warehouse, understood? Oh, and what are the passwords at the rocket warehouse, I mean? Well, you forgot the password? There are actually two. The first one's Goldie Need Log. And the second one is... Hey, this snoop's been listening in. What are you guys up to? You've been eavesdropping on us, haven't you? That's strange. I thought Giovanni said he was giving up, so why are you goons doing stuff here? What's the deal? Why'd you have to win? Trying to horn in on treasure, don't bet on it. Develop amnesia conveniently and forget everything you heard. What a setback, we'll have to regroup. You! Don't even think about taking a step inside here. If you know what's good for you, don't even think about this. Yeah, much like all the other rocket goons, they're not too smart and have very weak Pokemon. So, I want to mention, the Sevi Islands now have some rare Pokemon. Like in this cave here, you can find two brand new well, I think it's just one brand new Pokemon, but still. In Slugma! Slugma is not a Kanto native, but a Johto native Pokemon. That's right, we're getting Johto Pokemon here. Pretty cool. I will say I have not. This is my second time doing the Sevi Island stuff. I've only done it once, so this is gonna be a bit touch and go. Oh, maybe this is the new Pokemon. It is Slugma. Slugma balls. Ha ha ha. Anyways, Slugma at level 37 will evolve into Magcargo. He will gain a secondary typing in Fire Rock, because right now he's just pure fire. Slugma Magcargo is a Pokemon. Not good Pokemon at all. Very slow fire types. Weirdly enough, have a lot of physical defense, because, you know, they're slugs and snails. Even though these guys can learn some solid rock moves, at least they can learn Rock Slide upon level up, I believe. At least Magcargo can. But even then, it won't be doing much damage because its physical attack stat is so pitiful. So you might as well just be using a flamethrower. So at least it learns that automatically, but still, you have way better fire type options around Kanto. So our first Johto Pokemon. Bit of a disappointment. But I'm sure there'll be better ones, right? Plus, level 37 is such a reach, and I forgot to put a repel on. And the thing is, in the actual Johto games, you cannot catch a Slugma normally. You can only find one in Kanto. So, kind of weird. Anyways. Let's figure this out. If you go right there, they'll take you to a full circle. So you want to, okay, I already have strength activated. So you want to go down here, push this along. Not a very difficult strength puzzle to figure out. Come down here, and here we got some inscriptions. It looks like they're all in Braille. I believe these are the Braille. I think this is the Braille alphabet or something. And then over here, there's an inscription in Braille that I think I'll just put up on screen because I don't know what it says. I mean, I do have the Pokemon Emerald guidebook that translates everything from Braille to the normal letters or whatever. You know, the Braille letters to English letters. But what's this thing? We found a ruby. Wonder if this is the gemstone that Celia wanted. So let's go take it to him. Oh, that's... Okay, the Ruby Decilio. Excuse me. Thank you. Riley, you're simply amazing. May I ask you one more giant favor of you? While I was studying gemstones, I discovered something important. There's another gem that forms a pair with this ruby. The other gemstone is supposed to be in the Sevi Islands. Riley, please, I need to go find the other gem. May I have your fairy pass and the town map? I received the Rainbow Pass and an extra page for the town map. This is my own fairy pass. It will let you get to all the Sevi Islands. Please, I can't do it without your help. Okay. I guess we'll just go find the other gemstone. I wonder what that could look like. Ahoy there! Where would you want to sail? I guess we'll head to Four Island. Alright, here we are on Four Island. Oh, he made it here. Wow, he's quick. Hey, Riley, what are you doing here in the Sevi Islands? You should quit copying me, you know? Anyways, I already got my Pokemon eggs, so I'm done with this island. Heh, I bet you don't even know about Pokemon eggs. You'll never fill your national Pokedex that way. By the way, I saw someone we both know on this island. Why don't you go look around if it makes you curious? Me? I don't have the time to waste. Be smelling ya. Alright, I guess I'll bring up, yeah, you see that place right there? That is the daycare. Now, there is a daycare in Kanto. It was south of Cerulean City. What that does, you put your Pokemon in there, and every step that you take, I think it's like every certain number of steps, it'll gain one level for your Pokemon. So it's another way of training, but I think they just... I don't understand the replacing of moves. I believe if any new move you get from there, like it's supposed to, like at a certain level, learn a new move, I think they'll automatically replace one of your moves. So that's like a little scary if you plan on doing that. But here, this is where you actually do Pokemon breeding. I don't want to go into too much detail about Pokemon breeding because it's a lot. What I will say is that you need a female and a male. They have to be of the same egg group, so go to Google or open up a guidebook, look up what Pokemon are in the same egg group, and then once you do that, the female will become the baby, and I believe whatever moves the male has will go on towards the baby.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Quagsire! Alright, now that that's done, let's go explore a little bit of Four Island. Well, let's go over here. Hopefully I have a repel up. In this water here, it's like a little pond area, there's some new Pokemon. FireRed users get Wooper and Quagsire. And Leaf Green users get Meryl and Azumarill. Ooh, chilly. I made a slushie using a shave from Icefall Cave. Okay. Quagsire, Wooper and Quagsire are the uniquely typed water ground type, meaning they only have one weakness in grass, and it's a quad weakness, so be careful with any grass type moves around it. It gets two abilities, Damp and Water Absorb. Damp to prevent self-destructing moves, and the other one is amazing. Ooh, find Dugong here. Anyways, Quagsire is pretty good. It learns, it's more physically based. It's got more physical bulk and physical attack in it than special attack and special defense. And it's also rather slow. And it's not the strongest thing, but it's overall pretty good. It's pretty solid. Evolves at like level 20 into Wooper evolves at level 20 into Quagsire, and yeah, you can't go wrong with having it. It's everyone's favorite for a reason. Next up is the Leaf Green exclusive Meryl and Azumarill. Meryl is a bulky water type, and it has a lot of HP and defense, not so much for offense. Along with its evolution Azumarill, it evolves at level 18 to get to Azumarill, where it gets more bulk, still not a lot of offense. And it sucks because it's a water type, and water type moves are special. So what are you supposed to do with that? Well, I'll tell you. Meryl and Azumarill get two abilities in this: Thick Fat, which is what Snorlax has, giving Meryl and Azumarill quad resistance to fire and ice, or Huge Power. This doubles the attack stat of your Pokemon, not the base stats. Not your attack, your base stat, the base physical attack stat. Your actual, like, if you go into, let's say I'm going to look at Kingpin and it has, like, Huge Power. I mean, double that attack stat right there. And that's how Huge Power works. So, although it won't be doing much in terms of special damage with its water moves, give it any physical move and it'll be punching holes through your opponent. Yeah. Anyways, enough rambling about that. Here we are in Icefall Cave. Another new area. The whole gimmick of this place is little ice spots here that if you step on them, they'll crack, and then if you step on them again, you'll fall down to the next floor. And you have to redo the puzzle again. There's 3 new Pokemon here. Swinub, a uniquely ice ground type, fantastic offensive typing. However, it's not the greatest Pokemon. It evolves into Piloswine, where it gets stronger, definitely more bulky. The only problem with it is just that for being part ice type, it doesn't have the special attack to do good special damage. So you'll be mainly using more physical attacking moves. I mean, it's not a bad Pokemon. It definitely gets better with its new evolution in Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. But that doesn't mean it's not awful. You can still get some good use out of it. Next up is FireRed exclusive Delibird, Ice Flying type, so Mini Articuno, but worse. It gets the ability Hustle and Vital Spirit. Vital Spirit will prevent it from sleeping. Hustle will double its attack, but lower your accuracy of your moves. Yeah, it's not a very strong Pokemon to begin with. In that, its main gimmick is that it can learn a move called Present, which has a chance of becoming a very strong move or a very weak move, or it'll heal your target. It really depends. It's not. Delibird's not that great. It's a bad Pokemon. Just bad. You can learn Water Pulse and Steel Wing, which I guess is pretty cool. And it's basically like Santa Claus. So that's also kind of cool. And then Leaf Green users, you get Sneasel. Sneasel is a very fast, offensive physical attacker. And that's about where all the positives go for this Pokemon at this point in the game. In Generation 4, where physical special split happens, it's actually good, and it actually has an evolution. Here, it's just Sneasel, Dark and Ice, both special types, and its special attack stat is like 35. So your main methods of doing big damage are non-stab options, like Shadow Ball, and Return or Double Edge, Brick Break, Dig. It gets Sword Stance, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, these exclusives kind of suck booty hole, but you got Swinub and Piloswine, which is pretty cool, and you got Dugong and Seal. Right there, we picked up the new HM, Waterfall. This allows us to climb waterfalls. It's pretty good at water-type move. It's not physical. So it's just not as great Surf. It's base 80 power, 100 accuracy with a 30% chance to flinch, or 20% chance. So it's not too shabby of a move. I wouldn't personally teach it to any of my Pokemon because it's not as great as Surf. Until, again, the next games where physical special split happens and Waterfall is actually helpful for the physical water types like this Poliwrath. I'm going to teach Waterfall to. So now we can go up waterfalls. I think there's only been like a couple we've seen. One was in Seafoam Islands and the other one is right here in front of us. So let's use it. It's a pretty short dungeon so far. Up, and now we actually can go back down. I think we're almost done. Go through here. Also earlier I picked up the Never Melt Ice, which will increase ice type damage, so I think I'll equip that sometime later. Oh hey, it's Lorelei! Long time no see. Keep your filthy hands off the Pokemon in the cave. Do as I say or you'll have me to answer to. Ah, shut it, lady. Leave us be. Don't let your glasses get all steamed up. Riley, what are you doing here? No, we can catch up later. Right now, I need your help. Help me kick these poachers out before they do anything else. They've been catching Pokemon here, then selling them off. Are you ready? You take that one, please. Okay. Well, what? Who says we can't do what we want with the Pokemon we catch? That brings up an interesting point I forgot to mention. In the water here, like if you with surfing, there's a 1% chance of finding Lapras. Lapras are known for being very endangered to the point of to extinction. That's why we got that gift one. And that's why you haven't been able to catch one until now, and the reason why it's so rare, being 1%. Because you can't normally get Lampers because they're pretty much dying out. So we gotta stop these guys from kidnapping all the Laprases. These guys are a joke. They only have Zubats level 38, and we fought like a whole ass dragon. Multiple dragons, multiple winged beasts. And for the winged beasts they have are little tiny bats with like a mouth and no eyes. Oh wow. You got a big mouth bat. Watch it die to my ice beam. Non-stab ice beam. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Man, what poachers you are. We beat your asses to a pulp. I can't imagine it's any harder for Lorelei. We didn't plan on this. Well, no shit. So despicably weak. You, tell me, where have you taken the captured Pokemon? I'm smashing your ring once and for all. No way. I'm not telling you that. If you won't confess, we'll deep freeze you. My Lapras is furious for what you've done to its friends. Go, Lapras, Ice Beam. Ooh, mine can do that too. Wah, okay, I'll talk. The Pokemon are in the rocket warehouse on 5 Island. There, I said it. We'll be going now. But I doubt you'll ever make it into the rocket warehouse. Hehehe. Riley, thank you, but this is awful. I was born and raised here on these islands. I had no idea that these horrible criminals were loose here. Ooh. Awkward, I guess. It's alright, my Lapras would have kicked their shit, and there's nothing here. Okay. Alright, well, I guess this is where it ends. I guess we know where our next destination is. To 5 Island. To, I guess, see what Team Rocket's been up to. I swear to God, Giovanni said he was disbanding Team Rocket. Why are they up and running again? Guess we'll find out. Next time on Pokemon FireRed, we'll be stopping Team Rocket's plans once again. See you guys then.